Hello everyone, you are watching the Bharat and I am Divya presenting today's news bulletin. Let's start with some important headline first. PM Modi will address the Law Ministers Conference today. 25 killed and 17 injured in coal mine explosion in Turkey. Many still trapped. President cancelled visit. From today, travel from Dehradun to Delhi by electric buses for the first time on a long route. Captain of all 16 teams made before the tournament, Rohit said there is no point in talking about Indo-Pakistan match. Now news in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the inaugural session of the All India Conference of Law Ministers and Law Secretaries through online video today. The two-day conference is being hosted by the Ministry of Law and Justice at Ekta Nagar, Gujarat. A PMO release said that the state and union territories will be able to share their best practices, exchange new ideas and improve their mutual cooperation through this conference. The conference discussed topics such as alternative dispute resolution mechanisms such as attribution for speedy and cost-effective justice, upgrading the overall legal infrastructure, removing absolute laws, improving access to justice, reducing pendency and ensuring speedy disposal of cases. Today is the 38th day of Congress Bharat Jodo Yatra and it has started from the Halgudi village in Karnataka. Today's Padyatra is special because Congress President election candidate Mallikarjun Kharge has also participated in this Padyatra. Apart from this, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel is also present with Rahul Gandhi. At the same time, Kharge's involvement in Rahul's Padyatra in the way can raise question on the Gandhi's family. Actually, Rahul Gandhi had said that he will not support anyone in presidential election, but Kharge is seen with him 2 days before the presidential election. The Moradabad police of Uttar Pradesh has arrested Zafar, a mining mafia priced money of 1 lakh rupees after an encounter. He had a reward of rupees 1 lakh on him. He had fled from the Bharatpur in Udham Singh Nagar of Uttarakhand. Moradabad city as Akhilesh Bhadauria has confirmed this. Let us inform that a few hours before CM Yogi Adityanath reached Moradabad, the police arrested Zafar, a reward of 1 lakh in an encounter. Zafar is shot in the leg. A constable was also injured in the encounter that took place on Saturday morning in Pagbara area. The police have admitted both of the district hospital. Now some international news. An explosion inside a coal mine in Turkey on Friday killed 25 people. At least 17 people have also been injured in the blast. Of these, 8 are seriously injured. At the same time, the country's Home Minister Süleyman Soylu has informed that many people are still trapped in the mine. Efforts are being made to get them out. The explosion took place at the state-owned TTK Amasara Musisi mine in the city of the Amasara in the Black Sea coastal province of Bartın. Energy Minister Faith Donmez said the explosion may have been caused by the flammable gases found in the coal mines. In the next site, at least 9 students have died after a boat capsized while crossing a river in the southern Colombia. 2 students and 2 batmen were rescued after the accident while crossing the Mekong River southeast of the Phnom Penh, while the 2 students are still missing. Police said there were more people on the boat and no one was carrying a life jacket. These 12 to 14-year-old students who live on an island in the river use boat for transportation like other villages during the rainy season. We'll be back after a short break.
ITM हमारा, इसमें बहती ज्ञान की गंगा है, इसमें रहती प्रेम की यमुना है, सिद्धांतों का उच्च हिमालय है, भक्ति सिखाता एक तिरंगा है, गुरुकुल जैसा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा.
Welcome back to the Bharat. Moving ahead in the news, let's talk about some major news of Uttarakhand. Transport Corporation is going to start electric bus service from Dehradun to Delhi from today. Transport Minister Chandan Ramdas will flag off these buses on Saturday. In fact, the Delhi government had recently sent a letter banning the entry of BS4 vehicles into Delhi. At present, this period has been extended till March 31. Meanwhile, the Transport Corporation is engaged in procuring BS6 and electric CNG buses. 4 electric buses have reached Dehradun. These buses will operate between Delhi to Dehradun. According to officials of the Transport Corporation, these buses are fully electric. The corporation is going to induct about 610 new buses in its fleet in the coming 1 year. After the last 5 years in the Char Dham Yatra, this time maximum number of pilgrims have died. So far, 311 pilgrims have died in the Yatra that began in May. In this, 135 have died on the footpath of Kedarnath Dham. According to the Health Department, 75% of the total deaths were due to pre-exciting serious illness and sudden heart attack, while 25% of the deaths were due to accident. According to the Health Department data, 135 pilgrims have died in the Kedarnath Dham, 75 in Badrinath, 80 in Yamunotri, and 21 on the route to Gangotri Dham. 2 films have been released at the box office on Friday. First, Parineeti Chopra and Hardik Sandhu's terror code name Tiranga and Ayushmann Khurrana's terror Dr. G, out of which the code name of Tricolor has started very badly, while Dr. G has breathed a sigh of relief by earning 10% off on the first day. Apart from this, Friday's collection of Godfather, Poem Selvan, Vikram Veda, and Goodbye have also come out in theatres. On the opening day, the film has earned 10% of its budget. The film Dr. G, which was released in about 2,500 screens of the country, has earned around rupees 3.5 crore. Now sports news. The T20 World Cup in Australia is starting from Sunday. The matches will be played in the first qualifier round. After this, the Super 12 round will be start from 22nd October. Before the start of this tournament, the captain of all 16 teammates and posed for photos together. During this, journalists and local people also asked some questions to all the captains. Apart from answering the questions, all captains together celebrate Babar Azam's birthday. The birthday of Babar was very special. Australian captain Aaron Finch brought a cake for Babar. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the Bharat.